So I think Tommy got pinched off and had to tack, and he's really going fast. I mean, those are the leaders right there. 7632 is in the top 5 for sure. So the shift off the line was a little bit to the right, I think, because I think they're ahead of all these boats. But we will see. Trey is right here, almost lined up with a crane here. You can see in the swells how the boat gets launched to the right and the mast will go straight. Now the boat heels at the bottom of the swell. Yep, heel, heel, heel. And then right as we go to the top of the swell, right now the boat should go flatter. And you don't want to move too fast to fix it, but that is predictable. Apparent wind shift and apparent winds. As the swell throws you sideways when you're at the top of it, the boat goes flat because you're losing the wind. The boat's being thrown towards our right so hard that we're decreasing wind. There we go. Pretty good tap. And we'll see. Race 2, first windward mark. Little more wind this race.
Hey, Johnny, look how high this
Pretty good spinnaker set right there.
How high this gets boomed.
Oh yeah.
This boom massive out of the partners or something?
That's just bad mojo. See how high that boom is? We'd never sail with it like that. If it blows 10 or 11 knots right now, that guy is so slow, it's unbelievable when you rake that far forward. The jib is so hooked on the leech and not good. The boat gets chicken wings. It's like the boat's trying to bear away and the tiller's having to be pushed. So a little more wind than we had last time in race 1. I think it's a pink and yellow kite in there. Is Tommy and Preston? No, that could be them. I can't really tell. I can't find any of our guys. I think Tommy's just ahead of Trey and Jet is my guess. Okay, that's the pink and yellow is definitely not Tommy. I see Mercy coming around the mark soon. Right now. Oh, that's Trey right behind her. Trey has a white spinnaker with a blue stripe. You can't see it. Still can't see it. Still can't see him. Still can't see him. It's right through there. Spinnaker's collapsed right now. It's too low. Too low. See how high these guys are sailing? See how he's sailing? He's sailing too low. You gotta look at the other boats around you and make sure you're not losing this much. Look how fast these guys are. Look at this. They're moving. You're not. Oh. God, unbelievable. Oh, there. Finally. Okay, when you don't have pressure in the kite, you gotta head up. Race 2, first run, you're gonna see a bunch of people beam reaching. Everybody overstood the mark. Look where the marks are. Okay. So people that jibed earlier, like where Trey is gonna make up a lot. If he'd have jibed earlier than that, he might have made up more. In the last race, the right gate was way superior, but some of you guys needed to go to the other gate because of bad air. And you weren't gonna get around the pack. You had 9 boats inside of you where you should have beam reached with the spinnaker up to the left gate and dropped it at the last second. This one, we're gonna assume that the gates are a little more square. The 2 leaders went to the right gate, so I believe that again we have a right gate that's further upwind. 4th place looks like they're gonna go ahead and do the other gate. So it seems like it's a little more even, but not that much. And let's see how it goes here. That's Mercy gonna jibe onto starboard right there. These races are tough, man. I think Mercy did a good job of getting inside. No? Those people must have yelled at her and said, no, go in there, but she's doing okay. There's Tommy gonna go around. So tight racing, great race 3, twice around, Saturday, Long Beach. Both the first 2 races have been pin favored. The first race by 10 boat lengths, the second race by 6. So we sail a boat length every 4 or 5 seconds. So 6 times 5 is 30 seconds. You're 30 seconds behind if you're at the boat and the pin is favored in the second race. Right away, right at 0, you are 30 seconds behind. Oh, Stella, that is just so badass. Oh my God, that was good. The mistake you guys made in race 2 is you had Morgan Pickney, the best guy in the regatta, to windward. You were on starboard in bad air. He tacked. You should have did the best roll tack of your life. Gone on port tack.
5409.
Oh, dude, Stella, nice start. Look at this baby. Got boats all over that boat. That's why you don't set a committee boat as a fiberglass boat, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. That I don't think he minds having some scratches. Yeah. Bunch. Oh, there's Trey right there getting off in a good start. 5693. Little bad air, but just in the front row. Mercy needs to get out of there soon. She can't tack now because of BCYC1. Okay. Now that's okay. Good puff after the tack. Okay. Leech is outside the spreader tip. We've got to get the leech inside the spreader tip in power conditions, which they are right now. You can tell, at least both sails are not too tight. The main looks good, twisted. But I could tell the leech of the jib was not inside. It should be 1.5 inches or so, maybe 2 inches inside the spreader right now. Otherwise, you don't have enough power. Ooh, do not duck, people, when you're that close to ley line. But anyway, I think it's gonna work out okay. The reason is because you're killing everybody on the right, so maybe that wasn't too bad of a move. Race 3 Saturday, first windward mark, double lap. Our goals, this is not our guys, but our goals are to fill the spinnaker faster and sail the boat. It's a combination of steering to the spinnaker and getting it at the right point of sail, which today is just above a broad reach. Just above a broad reach is the course you pretty much nailed right away with little steering. And Sophia coming around in about 10. The Vanguard spinnaker right through there. Great set. They're in 2-4. Yeah, they're about 10. Great upwind leg. Good start. Got lucky that they had a real cupcake next to them at the start. They were able to roll them. You did overstand, ladies. You went too far to the right on the upwind. You overstood by a little, but it worked out okay. Not great. This looks good. Looks really good. Looks really good. Race 3, second beat. Let's see their booms moving. So try to watch the leaders, and you're gonna see this is something we have not worked on, but it's hard to figure out exactly what people do, but you do not just hold the mainsail still. I don't like to teach people main sheet adjustments too early in their careers because then because when we're going fast, you don't want to be adjusting it. When you're faster than the boats around you, don't move a muscle. Just keep everything the same, get the flow. But there's times where you'll see these boats will be playing the mains just that little bit. Yeah, 7787. Yeah, so pre-cleated on the guy. They've got the guy pre-cleated. Yeah, that's the way you do it. They wait to push the pole out until the halyard goes up and they shove it out. So they're just going off of the guy hooks. They're actually just going off the jibe knot. That was a great set, 9315. They wait to push the pole out till the spinnaker's up, then they shove it out. Here comes Tommy. Tommy rounded about third to last at the first windward mark, and here he is in 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, he's doing the same thing. Pole hanging, waiting, waiting, shove. Okay, that was interesting. That kind of worked. Just a little too low. Spinnaker's blanketed by the main. Maybe not. Yep, just a little too low. So Preston would say up 2 right now. Up 2 degrees. Up 2 is all he'd say. Because his spinnaker still doesn't have pressure in the top. He's getting better, but it's still got elephant's ass in the top. Okay, that's better. Over there on the other side of this pink spinnaker is Trey and Jet. They're only one boat behind Tommy, so they're also in the top 13. Here is Lena and Mercy right here. They're in 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 18. And then unfortunately there's Stella back there in about 23rd. So somehow they lost a lot. We'll ask them about that. Marks are right there, so anybody on starboard tack right now is absolutely crazy. Yes. Anybody on starboard right now is crazy. This port tack is taking almost straight at the mark. Look at these guys. Look at DCYC1. They're going they're just off ley line by 110-degree wind shift. So one thing we often do in a fleet is we identify what jibe all the leaders are on. If everybody in the top 10 is on port, I think I'd be on port. Oh, here's Lena and Mercy doing pretty well. They look good. Here's the finish line right here. Everybody's on port tack. Here's this end. So come around this mark. You're going to see them come around the left gate, go just enough to have a clear lane, and then immediately tack. Because you're almost laying the finish line on starboard. You are laying this end on starboard. So you are laying the finish line on starboard after the gates. And you should know this now. If you're a good crew, that's the picture you're painting for your skipper. We're going to round the left gate because it's further upwind, big right wind shift. And then we're going to come around. Once we're clear, we're going to tack. Let's see if that happens. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tommy's in 11. His bang is on. So his leech is hooked right now. Spinnaker looks good. The tack is too high. The green corner is higher than the red corner. But it doesn't look too bad. That's a little too high on the pole. And then Trey is right here in 12. Okay, we're gonna see the leader here. He's gonna get just clear of these spinnakers. And he's gonna tack. So it's not quite as big a righty as I thought, but here we go. Look at 9315. They were the one with the black spinnaker, awesome set, and now they're second. Trey's done a good job of sucking Tommy in here.
Hey, Jerry, what are you thinking about that weather mark up there?
Sounds like they're going to do another race, everybody.
Sounds like, yeah.
We're getting into dark tonight.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it won't be dark.
He'll do a one-lapper to finish. Okay, good job.
Plenty of time.
Good job.